Hello and welcome to this episode of the Corporate Escapists TV show and podcast. I am your host, Christine Innes, and I'm super excited to have this really divine, beautiful lady joining me, Daniela. Thank you so much, lovely.
Thank you so much for having me here, Christine. It's such a privilege to be part of your group and this amazing corporate escapist movement you're creating. It's just, I'm just so honored and privileged. Thank you.
Oh, my absolute pleasure. And I'm excited because here you are in the December issue of the Corporate Escapists magazine. And I honestly really love your story because I think this really hits home. And I want to, I'll get you to share a little bit more about it. But one of the things I really love is the fact that you worked in a very much male-dominated industry. And I want to share more about that. But I'm going to hand over to you to do a quick little introduction about, what you do and, just the beautiful practice that you're creating right now.
Yes, look, I'm located on the Gold Coast and beautiful Gold Coast in Australia. I'm a holistic practitioner. I started it initially with energy healing, particularly Reiki, because I fall in love with Reiki. I've done 3 Reiki masterships, and I learned other healing modalities. But later on, I wanted to go deeper into my spiritual journey, and I joined the Institute for Intuitive Intelligence in Melbourne, and I became a qualified intuitive guide, but also qualified teacher with them, which is so beautiful. It's just so close to my heart because intuition, and particularly the intuitive intelligence way that we teach, it's just amazing way for everyone to learn how to connect with their heart and their soul and live by this, not by analytical brain, living by cranial, by heart brain that always knows the right thing for us. So I do a lot of spiritual teaching and mentoring, and I'm really happy. I'm launching lots of courses online. Particularly, I started this year with the COVID, but I will continue in 2021 for sure.
Yeah, no, definitely. And I just really, as I said, I love what you're doing because really tapping into my spiritual side really did start to really, I guess, sort of rebirth me in a lot of sense, because a lot of the, you talked about the analytical mind, and, when you're in corporate, that's really what you focus on. And when you step out and, I know it's not the same for everybody, but when you really have to start listening to yourself, really trust that sort of, gut instinct that's inside of you and really follow it, you have to take a leap of faith on yourself, which I always say that's the biggest and hardest, but the most rewarding journey that you will ever do in your life.
Yeah, I totally agree. Look, for me, because I was in corporate for 30 years, I just stepped out last year, 12 months ago, last December. But because I was a civil engineer, so very analytical environment, and managing projects and managing people, I was very much into male-dominated area, and I used to constantly use my analytical brain skills, which I found a little bit it came kind of natural because of my family. They're all into this civil engineering background, but I'm a bit different because I really love outside of this analytical environment to be out there into the field, and just be. I'm a dreamer, see? So I'm a dreamer. Because I'm a dreamer, I just love to be out there and connect with my soul, and bring out the information I need without constantly relying on my cranial brain. So it's pretty hard for me. Well, in corporate, I had to learn how to manage that aspect of me. Like being there, I have to constantly ground myself, obviously, but also be very much aware how I'm dealing during the day with all this project management and people management. But when I stepped out and I came home, I was in my world because I had to let everything go. So I felt so good. Finally, I can do what I really love doing it.
Yeah.
And this was kind of duality that I had to deal with, you know, corporate and spiritual and corporate and spiritual. But I managed to blend them all in together for quite a few years. And I was able to show others that you can do this. You can be incorporate and you can be spiritual as well. There's nothing wrong with that. And actually, it's quite good to bring more kindness, compassion, and peace and balance in the workplace.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that so much, because I think if I had found it maybe a little bit earlier and been able to incorporate that into my day, I feel that my creativity, first of all, would have increased a lot more, but also too, just sort of that sense of calmness now that I have within inside of me would have been amazing back then. Like, you know, just to really sort of, you know, ground myself, be present, and, you know, really be in that moment. It would have actually served me so, like, even more so in my career. But that's what I'm like, you know, that's just my opinion. But, you know, has there been something that you found that it would have been so beneficial if you'd found maybe 5 years, 10 years previously, that probably would have helped you more in your career?
Yeah, definitely, because in the beginning of my career, you know how much competition is in corporate, and particularly when you are a civil engineer, you work with mostly men, and I felt sometimes really, how can I say, disempowered, because being kind of sometimes the only women, I went sometimes meetings just myself, and 30, 40 men, and it's overwhelming. But also I had to prove myself that, yeah, I'm capable to do my job, so constantly in that standby, be sure what you're saying, what you're doing, to be seen that you are obviously, you are able to work in this environment and to manage people. Some of the meetings, I got so frustrated that honestly, I had to step up and cry and come back again, because I knew that it's not me, but I have to I have to be there. But once I started to go deeper and learn ways to connect with my heart and my soul through the meditation, I start practicing meditation every morning, and that supported me a lot. So when I went to work, I was already calm, I was already balanced, I was feeling so good. I just started the day in a really positive note. And when I step in the office, I was just all like happy and bright, and nothing was there to really install fear, because I knew I can manage. I created this space within my heart, within myself, that I could tap anytime that I felt the fear coming. And that actually supported me through the corporate life. And I'm grateful I worked on myself. It didn't come overnight, really. I had to constantly work, but meditation was the first gateway that opened myself open to spirituality and onto this amazing world, amazing inspiration and empowerment that you receive when you open up who you truly are. You really, because doesn't matter what we believe, we are divine beings, and we are here for a reason, and we are here to shine. We are not here to live in pain and suffering, and we are here to enjoy life. So once I discovered this, I started to change myself and go to work happy. Even I knew that I have a bigger mission, a bigger passion, and I knew that one day I'll step out. But being there, I made peace with myself, and I said, look, I really need to be here, hold space for these people, and show them that they can be the same. They can shine their light. They can let all this worry and fear go and just accept each other, have respect, compassion, and no competition. So that was my motto to my team. No competition. We don't compete here. We support each other. We help each other. And we constantly work for improvement as a team, not solo, not in separation.
Yeah. We need one of you in every single workplace around the world, because like honestly it is amazing, is that when you really set yourself up in the morning and you're in, you know, the right mindset, you've really centered yourself, you're grounded. I love meditation now, and 5 years ago there would be no way I'd be talking about meditation, be talking about spirituality, because I was, you know, in that corporate world. But it really has allowed me to just present myself in the day where I am set up for success. And it is like it's like your briefcase that you take to, you know, and it's like, these are your tools that you've got to use. And meditation for me, journal writing, it really does help. And I do notice the days when I haven't done it, and you know, and if it's 2-3 days in a row, you're sort of like going, oh my God, you know, like I can feel that out of balance. So I wish that this was presented, I guess, to me in corporate. I may not have listened to it, but at least you sort of knew whether or not those tools were available to do that.
Yeah, yeah. Look, it is really important, and I really hope corporate will start changing in a sense that they will introduce more meditation during the day. Obviously, they start doing yoga and Pilates and so on, but meditation is really important. Sound healing sessions, you know, bringing people to lift the vibration, to lift the energy, to install more positivity and cooperation and respect, you know, towards each other, because it's nothing to be afraid of, you know. We are not really here to live separately in competition, and it's so important to start bringing up this type of not, I call it healing, but this energy into workplace that actually supports the corporate to function better, because people are more healthier, happier, relaxed, more balanced. So the productivity, the efficiency goes up. And I hope that it will change. Let's hope 2021 will bring huge change, because we are heading into a new world soon. And towards the end of this month, on 21st of December. And I truly hope this is a huge ascension in human consciousness. So people are more aware why we are here and how we're supposed to live in unity and in more acceptance towards each other.
Yeah, I totally agree. I want to talk a little bit about, and you've mentioned it a few times, and I know that we met yesterday, and you know, we talked quite a lot about competition. And I noticed that, you know, it's not just the competition, and I know there's so much of it in the workplace, but there's also a lot of competition out there within the world. And I've even noticed it a lot with entrepreneurs, and I think that they have to hold on, and there's only so many clients for them, or you know, there's only this, you know, job that's there, so they have to be so protected of it. And how did that change for you to step away from talking about being in competition, but then to sort of go into collaboration, and to then start to expanding that, and to be more open to receive, you know, everybody else's thoughts, opinions, and to work with everybody else? How did that work for you within corporate and also in your business today?
Well, in corporate, as I said, once I started to bring in my energy into the workplace and try to encourage everyone to don't think for themselves, think as a collective and support each other, it really helped a lot. And I kind of knew that this is my mission while I'm in corporate, to bring more acceptance and more cooperation, collaboration, this kind of aspect, but not coming from well, I'm better than you, or put myself on a pedestal, so you know, you don't talk to me and so on. And I was very fortunate with my team. I had a team of men, they were amazing. My boss was amazing. So truly, through my work there, particularly my 5 years of corporate, I was able to plant the seed and to live by example, you know, walk the talk and just be who I truly am, without hiding, without pretending that I'm someone else. Doesn't matter I had an executive job, because I did, and I could have separate myself and just put myself in the corner and, but no, I really wanted to be part of everyone else. So we work together. And even now, we are like a family. They invite me for the events, we catch up, we keep in touch. So it's such a beautiful relationship. So, but when I moved out into my full-time spiritual work, I found that, was lacking a bit this kind of collaboration and between spiritual like-minded people. So I decided to open here on the Gold Coast meetup group called Spiritual Leaders Collective. So I decided to call spiritual leaders because actually this was the topic, one of the topic which I had to pass when I studied Institute for Intuitive Intelligence in Melbourne, spiritual leadership. And after that, everything's changed to me. I said, okay, we have to start leading as we are all leaders. So people come to here to my meetup, quite big group actually. They enjoy because they connect with each other. They can see they can collaborate. We can learn from each other. No one is better than anyone else. We are all here for the same reason. And I'm so glad to see that people are all in kind of the same type of energy. They are really happy coming along and enjoying this meetup. Actually, tonight I have a beautiful meetup. Always December, it's sound healing, a meditation, end of year meetup. So it's beautiful. So I found that once you decide to yourself that, look, I'm exactly who I am. I have my own energy, and all people that kind of made contract with me in the beginning when I came here, they will come to me because I open up my energy. I'm just sending out my vibes. Also, look, I'm ready to support you. I'm ready to work with you. And without being afraid that, other people have more. And like on my street, maybe another 2 Reiki masters, but I don't care because people, they want to come to me, they will come to me because they come to my energy. They don't come to my physical 3D aspect. They are dragged by my energy, and they feel this through the field, the quantum field. They feel my energy. They come to work for me. So I encourage everyone else, do the same. Be truly who you are. Just spread your energy, keep your vibration high, and just tell the universe, I am ready to serve, I'm ready to support from my heart. And once you declare this, people will come to you, and will be never shortage of people because there are so many people that need help and need support, and they will come once you open up to this. But you have to really be truly honest with yourself and trust your soul, trust your heart, and just bring in this energy of trust, and you are always guided what to do without having fear or worry that not having enough clients.
I love that so much. And I really do wish that that is one message that we can really start to spread out to everybody, because when you're really, truly authentic, you're going to attract the right clients. And I have really embraced that, especially over the last 12 months, and really stepped into, my own power. And it's incredible now, like the people that I'm working with, such as yourself, like, it's just a beautiful collective energy. It's a collective space. There is nobody better than anybody else. We're all here. We're all got our own purpose, our own mission, what we want to do, but we're here really. And the thing that connects us all is that we really want to be here of service. We really want to help people. And I think that people need to go back to that and go, well, come from a place of service, and then the right people will come to you as well.
Exactly. Yeah. And once you let go all this fear that, you are not good enough, I can't do what someone else is doing, only someone else can do, all these shadow archetypes, I call them, they come and play in your life. Once you realize what's there that is not serving you, just release them, learn how to release, learn how to let go, learn how to come back to your heart, come back to your divine essence, and ask your higher self, ask the universe for support, for guidance. Like you said, to journal every day, meditate, journal, do whatever you can. This work that we are doing now, it's all based on daily practice and devotion. You cannot skip, like say, this week I'm not going to do this. I might start from Monday. Doesn't work this way. You just have to constantly make this a priority and work with yourself all the time. Be aware of your energy. And if you catch yourself thinking, negative about yourself first, because we are the worst critics. We criticize ourselves so much. We are not good enough. And others can be perfect and shining their light, but we can't. So once we start learning on these limiting beliefs and say, actually, no, I am amazing. I am good enough. I am a divine being. I am supported. I know I am here. I am going to move along on my journey and do the best I can to be of service to others, to show others that they can do it too. Once we understand that we are not awakening for ourselves, we are awakening for everyone else. It's not just for us. Once we start understand that we are part of oneness, we have never been separated, and we are never led here by God, universe, divine, by ourselves, or go and play on planet Earth and go and suffer, go be miserable. No, we didn't come for that reason. We came here actually to really be who we are, to discover who we are, discover our innate power, and just bring more joy and bring more happiness in our life, and truly look at this life as a blessing that we are here to learn. I call it Earth School on planet Earth.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah, we are here at school. We are here to learn, and we are here to evolve, and through challenges. Look at the challenges, the opportunity, and once you start doing this, life becomes better and better, and you have less fear, and everything starts to fall into place. You meet the right people, you do the right things, right courses, everything you do, and it helps you to evolve. It's not about I know so much, it's enough, I don't want to learn anymore, I'm done. It's never ending, this learning. I've a girl, she was 26 years old. I wanted to join her course because I needed to pick up something from her, which I did. So all the time we are learning. Don't look at the age, don't look at time, and just learn. But once you learn, share with others. This is the key. Once you learn something that you truly believe sits well within your heart, go and share it. The more you share, the more you support others, and how beautiful we can build a beautiful world of peace and joy and love and balance and freedom for everyone.
I love that so much. I wish I could really just bottle you, like, honestly, like, there is just like, just spending time with you lift people up, and you really do bring this amazing joy, and it's like a ray of sunshine that you bring. And I just am so grateful and honored that you shared your story in the magazine, and sharing more here with us. So I just want to say thank you so very much for being here today and just sharing that beautiful message with us all.
I thank you so much, Christine. It was my privilege, and I can't wait to see how this is going to expand and have more people join your group and this amazing corporate escapist movement. Show people that there is other life, not just this one. You can be in this, you can be in two, but you can be in other life too if you really are passionate about that. So thank you so much. It was my privilege, my honor to be here.
Oh, thank you again. Beautiful. I want to ask you one quick question. Yeah. What is the word that you're going to use for 2021?
I'm going to use empowerment.
Oh, I love that. Love it. Thank you so much. I've got goosebumps.
We moved from 2020 into 21, which is empowerment, where everyone has an opportunity to expand and to show truly the world who they are. That's everyone's opportunity. So I wish I can empower everyone else next year to step up from the fear and move into love and freedom.
Yeah, Oh, I've literally got goosebumps. Like, it's just, yeah, it's amazing. And I can't thank you enough. I'm going to pop all the details of how you can reach out to Daniela and contact her. You can go and see her in person here on the Gold Coast, or you can get in contact with her, and she does do online sessions. So it doesn't matter where you are in the world, you can reach out and you can work with her. Again, beautiful. Thank you so much for being here. I just love and adore your beautiful message, and I love what you're doing and really shining your light for so many people in the world. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Christine. Thank you, darling.
Thank you to everyone who has joined us on this episode of the Corporate Escapists TV show and podcast. I am your host, Christine Innes, and remember to follow your passion and to live life to the fullest every single day. Love and light to you all.